You know what we all like? We all like fresh air and good, clean, cold drinking water. Where would we be without it? You know, there was a time when we took those things for granted. We always assumed we'd have clean air and clean water. Air to breathe, water to drink. The necessities of life. Of all of the things in our environment, we probably rely on those things the most. When we're out on a fishing trip, we don't think of the air we're breathing, or the water we drink, or indeed even the water that the fish live in. When we see wildlife like this Canada goose, we don't think about what we might be doing to their environment when we're at our home. For the most part, we enjoy the fresh air and the clean water that we live with. But things are changing. Our environment is changing, and we can do something about that. And we need to remember that the animals and the fish and the plants that we eat, they need clean water and fresh air too. We water our lawns, and that's a good thing. But what if we'd put some pesticide or some fertilizer on that lawn and it washes away? What might that do to the environment? We've all seen how dirty snow can be at the end of winter. And imagine all of that dirt being washed into our sewers. But imagine what happens when you wash a car. You're putting soap suds into the sewers too. And anything that washes off your lawn or your driveway or your roof, it goes into the sewers. And that doesn't go underground. It goes into our rivers and streams and lakes. And that's not good for our environment. Next time you see a beautiful waterfall or stream and you're tempted to drink from it, think twice. You just really don't know what's in it. Even out in the country, a farmer might spray his apple trees to protect them from insects. And that poison, that chemical, can work its way into the water and into the air. Even a simple thing like cattle drinking from the water and, unfortunately, going to the bathroom in it can pollute the water. These animals are bison and elk, but they're being raised for human consumption. And look at the manure pile that's there. And all of that material could be seeping into the water system. Even farmers need to think about what they're doing to the land and the water and the air. It's easy to point the finger of blame at big factories that spew out all kinds of chemicals. But you're just as guilty as they are if you're not thinking about what you do to the environment. Driving a car puts pollutants into the environment. Should you walk or should you drive? That's up to you, but you have to make wise decisions. If we don't make wise decisions, it's not just the animals that will suffer. It could be you and I. So the next time you're out and about, think about the water, think about the air, think about the land. What can you do to help keep them all healthy places for all living things, including us?